Sportonomics recently visited the University of Toronto Scarborough for the kickoff of Hurdles to Success, a series of symposiums examining diversity, sports, and access to opportunity. U of T learning strategist Dr. Janelle Joseph organized the events, and she talked to us about whether academics, athletics, diversity, and commerce can coexist.
We should look at the examples that we have so we can compare ourselves to the US, and we know that there are some things that are working well in that system, but I think one of the glaring problems of that NCAA system is the retention rates and the graduation rates. So if we already know that introducing commerce, especially at those major sports, if it has had a negative effect there, then why would we want to go to that system? Or is there a way to adopt that system in a different way so that we don't have those same negative consequences? And elsewhere on the university campuses and college campuses, there is a commercial aspect. We have sponsors for buildings and for particular programs. So within the education side of it, how has commerce helped? And I think if we look at some positive examples, then we might be able to see how that can be overlaid on the sports arena. But for me, the examples of how it has negatively impacted sport are so many, especially coming from the US. Yeah, I think this is about initiating conversations that will help us to lay a foundation to make policy recommendations. So if we are able to learn from a wide variety of sources, coaches, the athletes themselves, parents, institutional policymakers, thinking about what do they have to contribute to the conversation, and can we create some kind of tangible message that this is what students need, this is what needs to change in order for students to be more successful, in order for our recruiting practices to be more equitable. If we can pinpoint the changes that need to be made and how we can translate that into some kind of policy recommendation so that it will be made at an institutional level, I think we will have been successful.